Hey everybody, Tyler here with our May STEAM activity. And Tuesday is May the 4th, Star Wars Day, so that's going to be the theme for this month. So what we're going to do is make these Baby Yoda, inspired by the Mandalorian, bookmarks here. And I say Baby Yoda because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen the show. I do know his name. And yeah, so I'm excited to do this one because I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with a square, which is about 6 inches by 6 inches. So if you want to come around here, we'll start our folding. So first, we're going to fold this into a triangle. And you want to get the triangle as close to perfect as you can. But if it's not, you can kind of trim up the sides a little bit. Let's see here, this one's actually pretty good. A little bit there. Let's see here. Just going to true up this edge a little bit. So for the younger folks, if you want to have your parents help you out with the cutting, I would suggest that. All right, then I'm going to start with my right side here, and I'm going to put these 2 points together and fold. I'm going to do the same thing with my left side. Okay, so you're going to have a diamond shape here. Give it a good crease there. Okay. So now you can see our lines. These are going to be kind of our leading lines that tell us where we're going to fold next. So now I'm going to fold this part down. Okay. All right. And this next part can be a little bit tricky. See here. I'm going to start with my right side again, and I'm actually going to fold it inside there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with my left. All right, so now our bookmark is essentially done. So what we're going to do is on this other side is where our Yoda is going to go. So I'm going to start, and you can either use a ruler or freehand this. This is the little seat that Yoda sits in. So I'm just going to freehand it first. I'm going to start with a pencil in case it doesn't come out quite right. And start with the buckle, the little seat belt. And what I'm doing is I'm using this spot right here. You can feel it when you flip it over. That kind of creates my center line there. So that's how I know I'm just about in the middle. Okay. Let's do this now. Okay, before I get too far, as you notice there's a little bit of roundness here, so I'm going to try to create that. And one thing you can do, again, you can freehand it, or you can use a lid of like a can or something to kind of help you create your arches there. And again, I'm going to use a pencil. And you don't want to cut too far because then your bookmark will fall apart. You just want to give it a little bit of roundness at the edge there. Do that. Okay. All right, now we're actually going to create our Baby Yoda. So I'm going to take my green paper and I'm going to try to cut an oval here. And I kind of start just by eyeballing the proper size, and then I'll cut it to fit a little bit more as I see how it fits properly. Okay. Use that for reference. So, yeah, it looks about good. And it's okay for it to be a little bit wide too, because I'm actually going to glue his little outfit right onto the bottom there. So, let's start with that. This one you're just going to cut into a rectangle. I'm actually going to just cut this whole thing off here. And in the kits, there will be enough paper, so if you cut something too small, you can start over. And again, I'm gonna reference that. I say that looks all right. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my green paper, and I'm gonna cut our ears. So I'm gonna use this straight edge here, because the tops of his ears are straight. And then I'm going to cut a curve into that straight edge. So let's start. And again, it doesn't need to be precise. You can get creative with this part. So let's see. That one actually came out pretty well. And then I'm going to use this one for reference for my next one. Try to get the ears to be as close as they can to each other. Okay. Right. So we're starting to see little Yoda come together. Okay, time for his hands. And these are pretty simple as well. We're just going to cut little circles. They don't have to be perfect. And let's just get this one here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, you're actually going to want to glue your Yoda together first. So let's start by gluing his little outfit to the bottom of his head there. Regular glue stick is fine for this. Okay, now we're going to do the ears. Baby Yoda's got some big ears. Maybe he'll grow into them. We'll see. All right. Okay, so there's our Yoda. Now we're going to glue him into his seat here. All right, almost there. Okay, now we got hands here. Alright, getting there. That way he can hold on as Mando flies him through space. Okay. Now the last thing for little Yoda is we're going to need to draw his face. So I'm going to do this again with a pencil in case I mess up. We're going to do our eyes. Use this for reference. Our little nose. And let's see, what mood is Baby Yoda in? Well, it's almost Star Wars Day, so I think he's in a good mood, so we're going to give him a smiley face. Okay. Go. Now, I'm going to go over those markings with the darker marker here. You can use a regular pen if that's easier. And I'm going to trace along my lines that I've drawn here. Fill this in. I'm going to do the same thing for the lines on our seat here. Okay, Baby Yoda is complete. Let's go ahead and put him on a book and see how he looks. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Page 45. I believe that's where I was. Luckily I got Baby Yoda here so that I don't lose my spot again. And there we go. Alright everybody, enjoy. May the Force be with you. These will be available on Tuesday, May the 4th, along with a picture tutorial, so you can always reference back this video.